Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We always have things to learn, and sometimes it's harder to get the truth out, sometimes it's easier. Now, this time it's very easy to see how Europe and what countries in Europe and of obviously United States of America are at Israel. Okay? So, besides the unconditional support for Israel's right to defend itself against the Palestinians, just look over the map a little bit, these guys are sending military. Remember, the United States of America already said is ready to send 2,000 Americans to just, not in a fighting mission, just to protect over there and help and all that. That's what they say. I don't believe squat. Now, what's going on? We have Germany. Germany, unfortunately, and Europe switched from Ukraine into the more important entity, Israel. So what's happening? Let me show you. Ukrainska Pravda. Germany to give priority to arms exports to Israel. Any surprise? Nah. No. Scholz visited Israel before Biden visited. Zelensky was not allowed to visit Israel. Bibi Netanyahu said, it's not the right time for you. So, Germany to give priority to arms exports to Israel. That means bye-bye Ukraine. Well, you might have a Zelensky Stein in charge, but still, we're talking about many Zelensky Steins in Israel. So, no. Three versus, Zmihal and Yermak and Zelensky. 3 versus, not even close. So that's one. Aww. Anyway, so the German federal government will prioritize arms exports to Israel, and commercial requests from companies will be processed and approved first. Bye-bye, Germans. You go and work, okay? And keep your mouth shut and consume. That's all you need to do. We got other things to do here. Now, that's one. Let me show you another little article here saying that this comes from Sputnik, from the Russians, evil Russians. Germany to prioritize Israel in arms exports amid Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Okay, again, the same thing here, but this is what's more important than that. Voila. Germany, Sputnik again, deploys special forces to Cyprus for possible operation in Gaza Strip. So Germany deploys troops. I wonder why. Special forces. All right, to Cyprus. I will show you a map so you see where that is, all this garbage. For possible operation in Gaza Strip. So they will help the Israelis military against the Palestinians, against Hamas? Are you fucking kidding me? Germany has deployed elite special forces units in Cyprus to have an opportunity to carry out an operation to free hostages in the Gaza Strip. German daily Bild reported on Wednesday, citing sources in security circles. The German government is reportedly preparing for all scenarios in the Middle East and intends to evacuate German citizens under military protection in case of an emergency. German citizens with dual citizenship, I have a ball feeling. Now, put this together with this that I just showed you, right? And add that to obviously this, right? And I have something more. So you just don't think it's just Germany. You're gonna go up a little bit, trapalapa kapazapa, rapamapa kappa, and we have here the Netherlands sending 200 soldiers to Cyprus over situation in Gaza. Defense Minister. Man, these guys were fast. Well, you gotta be. An order. Right there. The Netherlands is sending 200 service people. Okay, I send the women too. They will do a good job over there. To Cyprus to prepare for possible escalation of hostilities in the Gaza Strip. Defense Minister Kasia Oldongren said on Wednesday. 2 transport planes C-130 Hercules. Third try. And a passenger plane will bring around 200 service people, because they're politically correct, to Cyprus. Are there little people involved over there too? Or just people? What's their sexual orientation too? I would like to know. They have brown eyes, they have blue eyes. Are they fat and thin? Are they tall and short? Are they dumb and geniuses? I mean, be inclusive, my idiots. Over the situation in Israel. Okay, that's Israel. Why do you get involved? You know. And the Palestinian territories. The planes are departing from the Dutch air base in Ibabu. Okay, Eindhoven, PSV Eindhoven. And here we have it. This is the map. I will spare you of my fantastic and I will use this. All right, so just so you know, this is Europe. As you know, Germany is right here with the blue Christmas right here. Okay, this is Germany. So these guys now the Netherlands are north of Germany. Okay, so it's north west by France over there somewhere. So these guys are sending right here to Cyprus, Nicosia, from here to get involved in here. So let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. A little bit. So these guys are deployed here, the Germans, by Turkey, right here, to intervene in here. Isn't that great? It depends for whom, right? So you assess this. Who's next? I'm assuming the French are already there. So here it is, my friends. Germany, the Netherlands, the Brits, the Americans, the usual suspects. Well, what can you do? If you're owned, you're owned. You gotta. And don't tell me this is just because you're so concerned. I mean, there's so many other areas on this planet when they could have been concerned and nobody said anything. Remember, it was something in the Middle East a while ago with Saudi Arabia, Qatar area. Remember that one? What happened to that? We didn't hear anybody deploying shit over there. I wonder why. You know why. All right, my friends, here it is. Germany prioritizes. That's not a surprise. Germany deploys. Not a surprise. The Netherlands deploys. Not a surprise. America jumps higher than asked. Not a surprise. You're going to provide $100 billion for Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel. Okay? 100. Israel just asked for $10 billion emergency. And America said, no, 10 million. I can give you 100, or I'm going to give you 98 billion because I have to give Ukraine 1 billion. I will give probably, how do you call it, Taipei 1 billion, or I should call it just Taiwan 1 billion, and you get a 98. But hey, I give a bundle package to all three of you. Two are barely starving over there, mostly, and I'm going to get this guy fat. My friends, you can't make shit up. So as I said at the beginning of the video, these guys provide us with a clear understanding of who's who, who's in charge of whom, and what's going on with whose resources. All right? The same thing if you really want to study how this beautiful system in the United States of America functions, look at Trump's presidency. And you're going to see who is who and who's in charge of whom. And what is the US president? What can he do? Go to the bathroom or wherever he feels like, and that's what he can do. Why? Because nobody around him will follow his orders or whatever he wants things. If you want, hey, I want to do that. Yeah, we're going to do it. And nobody does it. And you change the guy, another guy comes, right? You appoint another guy. Let's CIA or FBI. I want you to investigate that, DOJ. Yeah, I will investigate it. Well, that's how it works. So there are some other ones in charge of us, my friends. So this is, again, look around. Very quick reaction. So it's learning. What I'm doing here is just show you how ridiculous this is, how obvious it is, how people, are asked, can you bring me that? And they'll bring you the whole house. Not only, a chair. Everything for you. Why? Since when so much love? There's no love. People don't do this out of love. People do this because they are on a payroll. It's a subordinate and a boss relationship. Remember? But anyway, good. I guess Germany will just start funding Israel and work for Israel. Hey, but if you remember in the Old Testament, there's a little passage over there. I can't remember where it says that at one point the nations will bring to Israel their fat and honey and milk and all that, their expressions of goat herders. Jesus Christ, you can't believe that's over there. Remember, I can't say, I don't think it was Isaiah. But anyway, he said, the nations of the world will bring you Israel, Jerusalem, all their fat and all that. You just stay over there and just jerk off. It's in the Old Testament. Don't kill the messenger. Go and read it. If you don't want to read it in the Old Testament, I wrote 2 books on that. I published them. You find them on Amazon regarding each verse, regarding that issue as well. So I show you the God's nature, because we see God, oh, God. Well, God instigated many things. Just check my books. And I'm not. If you don't want to check my books, do a few clicks on online, and you find out who's who, what's what, and what's going on. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.